Welcome, guys and girls, and thank you for watching another episode of the Xbox Tester. My name is Maurice. Today we're getting a look at Capcom Fighting Collection 2 on the Xbox Series S. Let's get into it. First of all, let's see how much data this game is, and that's only 3.2 GB. The collection is quite expensive, but also really cool. It's $39.99. It gives you 8 classic fighting games, and yeah, the game is optimized for Xbox One, so it's not optimized for the current gen consoles. That said, it doesn't need to be at all. You know, these are classic games. No worries. So yeah, Xbox One, Gen Durango. Let's go start it up. You guys, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot for me. You're really helping out the channel. You can also hit the bell icon. I upload almost on a daily basis. New games, old games, updates on games, and sometimes even a bit of hardware here and there. By the way, incredibly big shout out to the people at Capcom for sending me a key to the game so I could try it out on my channel and yeah, show off what we're seeing here. So yeah, you got a lot of cool stuff. The fighter awards or like the achievements and stuff you can get. There's a museum gallery for whatever you want. Music gallery. You can even play it online against friends. And yeah, I'm gonna play some offline. 8 games in total. So Capcom versus SNK. Millennium Fight 2000 Pro, Capcom vs SNK 2, Mark of the Millennium 2001, Capcom Fighting Evolution, Street Fighter Alpha 3, Power Stone 2, Project Justice, and Plasma Sword Night of Bilstein. And yeah, pretty amazing compilation of games. I'm especially a big fan of the Capcom versus games like Capcom versus Marvel versus Capcom, stuff like that. I love it. Also big fan of the Neo Geo fighting games, so the SNK versions are really cool. Fighting Evolution is like a compilation of Capcom games put together. Street Fighter Alpha 3 is Alpha 3. Power Stone, really cool 3D. Yeah, I think you can even play it with 4 people at the same time, and it's complete. Hey. It's all over the place. It's really cool. If you ever play Power Stone, you're gonna love it. I'm not that familiar with Project Justice and Plasma Sword, but the others are really cool. I think Project Sword, Justice and Plasma Sword were like arcade games back in the day. So we didn't have that many arcades here in Europe, especially not where I lived. So yeah, the rest of the games I'm all familiar with, especially Power Stone 1 and 2. These were 2 games I had on my Dreamcast. And yeah, Alpha 3 I think I had on PlayStation or Super Nintendo. I'm not sure anymore. No, I think I had these 2 also on my Dreamcast. Back in the day, I loved the Dreamcast. I'm also playing this with a really cool controller. That's the this is no product placement or anything, but it's a Hori. I have no idea what's it called. It's a Hori fighting gamepad, and it has like the button combinations of like a Sega Mega Drive, and I love that. I know some people love to play with stick. I love to play with a Sega Mega Drive controller, especially the 6-button Sega Mega Drive controller, and this is the closest that we can get on the Xbox system. So yeah, let's go check it out. Arcade mode. Replay. So there are a bunch of different display and sound effects, like wallpapers you can use, display filters, a ton. I think B is the standard. This is like the original 4.3 original. You can choose so many, full, white, whatever you want. You can even pump up the resolution if you want. I'm not a big fan of white. I think full. This is best. I think this is the way to go. Risu. Mark of the Millennium. Secret. Look at this amount of fighters. Let's pick Ryu. Pick one of the SNK fighters. Well, let's pick Terry. Terry and Hori. So it's a little bit of mix. Ratio adjustment. Let's get some. Mark of the Millennium. You know, normally I'm not a big fan of fighting games on the Xbox because that's like the only type of games that work better on a PlayStation controller because of where the D-pad is. Look at the backgrounds, I love it. Almost look like a little what's it called? Mix between Wolverine and Freddy Krueger. These backgrounds are good. Terry. Thanks to Ken. Are you one, Ken? Oh no. I love these like semi 2 or 3D backgrounds that they have. Oh, darn it. KO. Yeah, really cool stuff. Let's check out one of the other games. So I'm gonna go quickly through most of the games in this compilation so you get a little bit of an idea what we're getting here. Capcom Fighting Collection. Fighting Evolution, I must say. You can even play the Japanese versions of these games. Replay. So we're getting characters from Street Fighter 2, 3, Alpha, Red Earth, not that familiar with Red Earth, Darkstalkers, of course, I am familiar with. Let's pick Ryu. What the? Yeah, sure. My dog hears the postal officer, postal man, Postman Pat. He hates postman. If he got a chance, he would bury them all in the backyard. This is so fast. I love the clicking sound of these controllers, by the way, because... Oh, yes! They are really... I love it, you know, it brings me back. It's like a little bit of a mix between the Sega Mega Drive controller and a Neo Geo controller. You know, Neo Geo also had like these clicky controls. What the freaky deek, what is this? I'm a freaking T-Rex. Or something. This is so, these sprites are so big. Really awesome stuff. Yeah, next game. Street Fighter Alpha 3. not a big fan of the Alpha series, you know? It's okay, I think.
Select your character.
Let's see, Vega, Blanca, Kian, Sankey, Soda, DJ, Dan, Guile, Chun-Li, Zagan, Akuma. Oh, let's play as Akuma.
Select your fighting style.
Turbo 2. Versus Ryu, of course.
It all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Here we go. This works so much better with a Mega Drive controller. Oh, I'm so glad that these things. No, I don't recall many people talking about these controllers. I think this is also a controller that came out for the Xbox One back in the day. Ah, come on! Here we go. So yeah, this is Alpha 3, so exactly what you can expect from Alpha 3. It looks gorgeous. I love these games so much. It brings me back so many great memories, like Saturday evening with a couple of friends on the couch, especially this one. This one was so much fun. On the Dreamcast. Also a really good controller to play fighting games on. You can say about the Dreamcast what you want, but man, it had some great fighting games. Rouge. Oh, let's play Rouge. Londo. So this is a, yeah, 3D fighting game like no other. It's an area fighting game. You can literally walk around. Oh, darn it. I'm not that good anymore, to be honest, at these games. Let's pick up the Power Stones. Here we go. Crazy cool. Ah, darn it. I think he's invincible right now. Power Stone, Power Stone. Ah, darn it. Yeah, I'm not that good anymore in Power Stone. You know, let's go check out Power Stone 2. Exit game. Power Stone 2. You know what? Let's skip Power Stone. It's almost the same. Project Justice. Let's check out this one. I'm not familiar with this game at all, you know? This is probably the second time I'm playing it. Story mode. And the first time was also a couple of hours ago. Episode 1. Looks pretty. This is a really good port. Looks so clear. Feels a little bit like Tekken. Yes, this is cool. Not gonna lie. Oh, darn it. Burning. You know, this is not a bad game. This is a good game. Funny, yeah. Now let's check out the last two. Exit game. Plasma Sword, Knight of Bilstein. Bilstein. Capcom. These guys are still the masters in making fighting games, especially if they're teaming up with something like SNK. I have no idea. Oh, let's play. Yeah, sure. Kaki, what?
Round 1. Fight.
I don't know. This is not my type of game, I think. You know, if you're familiar with it, maybe it's a good game. I have no idea. I'm not gonna say anything about this one. It's not my type of game. Kablooey, knockout. Yeah. This is the only game I have I've got nothing to say. It's not my type. Let's check out Capcom versus SNK Pro. Fatal Fury. Let's get some.
Groove do you like?
Groove select. So more the SNK when I'm not more into Capcom.
Form up your team.
Oh, this is how you need to check characters. Okay. Not that familiar. Terry, always good. For you. Turbo.
Decide the order of
Terry
the
and May.
bout.
Let's get some.
This will be a future legend.
This is so 2000, early 2000s.
Hey, come on!
Asia
Round
Street.
one.
Oh yeah.
Fight.
This one feels way more like an SNK Neo Geo game. Wouldn't be surprised if this one was actually on the Neo Geo. Part 2 is way more like Dreamcast. Feels a lot like, yeah, King of Fighters 2001.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah, darn it. Oh, pancakes, come on. Ooh, nice. Here we go. But yeah, you guys, this is Capcom Fighting Collection Part 2 on the Xbox Series SX. It's actually the same on all systems. So yeah, definitely go check it out if you love these games. They are really well made. And yeah, if you ever get the chance to get one of these controllers from Hori, or I think there's a few others, but these are essential for 2D fighting games, I personally think. So of course a stick is even better, but for a console gamer like I am, I think this is the best way to play these games. Thank you for watching, hope you had fun. Hope to see you guys soon in another one. Bye!